Hey guys, stay patient here with a real quick unplanned video. I got an email today from simplygames.com. These are, a UK-based company. I talk about them quite a lot because they're one of the places I buy a lot of my games from. They're really good with, pre-order games. They get the game to you usually several days before the release day, and that's what I love about them. But they're also excellent for prices, and they've sent me this email with all their pre-Christmas bargains. Now, I looked through quickly and it looks like some of these are really good buys. I haven't had time to compare the prices to other websites, but I just wanted to inform you that, if you're not a Simply Games user or, you're not signed up to their newsletter, obviously you're not going to get this email, but it does look like it's worth sort of checking through and having a look at the prices. As always, I do recommend comparing the prices to any other sites that you're used to using, maybe base.com on Amazon and Argos, places like that. But if you look through here, you'll see how good they are for prices. Something weird is happening with the banner there, but we've got the FIFA price isn't too bad, £35, but we've got Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the Legacy Edition. This is the one that comes with Modern Warfare for £42 or just under. Now that's cheaper than I've seen it anywhere else. It's slightly more on the Xbox, an extra pound for some reason. But I believe it's like the cheapest I've found, at least when we were recording one of the videos earlier in the week or last week, whenever it was. We were looking at the deals of Christmas, and Call of Duty was one of them. So we were comparing prices, and the cheapest we came up with was around £45 for the Legacy Edition. So this is £41.85. That's not bad, considering Infinite Warfare itself is pretty new. And, if it had been a more popular Call of Duty, then it would probably still be selling for around £40 just on its own by this point. But because it's not been that popular, it's, dropped down in price. We've got it for £23.85, just the basic version. But that means you're getting Modern Warfare Remastered as well as the Call of Duty for quite a good price, when you combine them both together. They've also got Rainbow Six Siege. It looks like maybe they've only got it left on... maybe only on Xbox, because I did notice this. I almost uploaded a video the other day because I had an email informing me of this price on Rainbow Six. If you're an Xbox user, which some of you will be, obviously this is a PlayStation channel, but that's a pretty good price, $12.99. Like we mentioned, the basic Call of Duty there, that's the cheapest I've seen it for, $23.85. We've got GTA 5. A lot of you have been asking whether it's going to show up in the Christmas deals, the 12 deals of Christmas on the PSN store. It usually does, and I think it has been. Like, a couple of people have mentioned that they know what games are coming up, and this was definitely one of them. So we'll wait and see, obviously, what price it is on the PlayStation Store when it does appear as the Christmas deal. But $26.85, it's not too bad. I haven't really kept up with how much that's selling for now because it's been out for a while, isn't it? But it's definitely worth checking out this sale. We've got Forza Motorsport 6, again, Xbox only, with it being an Xbox exclusive, of course. But if you're an Xbox One owner, this is a great game. And $26.85. I think this was the most recent Forza. I think it was this year's Forza. But no, I might be wrong, actually. It might have been 2015's because this year we had Horizon 2, didn't we? Anyway, this is a very good price. In fact, that looks different to... Oh no, sorry. I thought it was a different price to what was advertised on the email. Yeah, Watch Dogs 2. This is, of course, a pretty recent game. Only a month or two old? $26.85. That's really good. And again, like I say, I haven't checked all the other sites. I'm guessing because Simply Games have got a lot of these prices knocked right down, that there probably are other sites that are sort of matching these prices or trying to beat them maybe. But I always use these emails as a gauge to know which games are coming down in price, because usually all of the online outlets kind of drop their prices at the same time because they're trying to compete with each other. So it's good to be signed up to a couple of these, different newsletters, because when you get one of these emails through, you can take a look through, and I always then look at the games that I think are a good bargain, and then I go and compare that game, the prices for that game across all the other websites that I use, and quite often I'll come up with an even cheaper price. And it's just a good way of keeping tabs on which games are going to be, going to likely have a decent bargain somewhere online. But yeah, I definitely, check around for prices on Watch Dogs 2 if you haven't bought that yet. It's supposed to be actually pretty good. I've got it here. I've had it almost since launch, not had a chance to play it yet. But I've heard good things, even though the first game was very mediocre in my opinion. This does sound a lot better. We've got The Division. Now, obviously, there's all the DLC to take into account with The Division. You might want to look on the PlayStation Store and see if there's like a combined price for the game and the DLC, Season Pass or whatever. Because sometimes if you just buy the game cheap, then you find out that it actually works out more expensive in the long run because you're having to buy the DLC separately, or at least the Season Pass separately. But that's not a bad price, $12.85 if you're looking to pick that up. The Last Guardian obviously just come out. I'm guessing most places around this time of year, with it being Christmas, they do tend to put their prices up, like we've mentioned before. So $37.85 might be a good price if you really want to pick that up now. We've got, let's see, Tomb Raider. I guess that's not too bad a price, $32.85. We got Rocket League Collector's Edition. I'm assuming that comes with all the DLC. I've got it all digital. I've got it all downloaded from the store, but I'm guessing this is like everything, all the content. So maybe $14.99 is a good price. Maybe check that against some other prices. Skyrim, £25. This was the other one I was going to highlight. Dishonored 2, £25. That's really good because this is even more recent than Watch Dogs 2, I believe. And I think because it's not sold, maybe it's not sold as well as they were hoping, because the first game was Game of the Year. According to pretty much every website and magazine and everything, they gave it Game of the Year back in 2012, I want to say. So they obviously assumed that Dishonored 2 would do really well, and it probably has sold well. But I think because it's been surrounded by other AAA games, it's maybe struggled a little bit to do, quite the number of sales that they were expecting. So it looks like they've started dropping the price down a bit. $24.85 is meant to be a really good game. Another one that I've not had a chance to try. So I'm getting all tongue-tied. But yeah, that looks good. And then we've got some other random bits and pieces. Carmageddon. I'm not really sure what that sells for. $11.85 though. Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, okay. The Assassin's Creed Collection. I wouldn't think that's an amazing price. WRC 6 might be a good price, but it's only Xbox by the looks of it. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this, guys, because it's totally worth signing up to the newsletters, especially for simplygames.com and base.com, because they tend to put really good sales up, and then they'll email you with details of the sale. You can click on it, take a look, and then, like I say, go and compare all the prices, and you'll end up coming up with some great bargains for games that you didn't realize you could get for cheap. So on here, I would say Watch Dogs 2 and Dishonored 2 are both very good prices, or at least worth shopping around for. Anyway, like I say, guys, this wasn't a planned video, so I'm going to head off. I'm pretty busy today, but I wanted to just share this with you. Hope it's been helpful. I'll catch you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and see you later.